One other baseball note. This is kind of a unique story as it relates to major league players and minor league players, and the story has just kind of broken.
Well, I mean, Tony Clark is an interesting guy. I mean, he's the players union representative. He played for the Padres back in the day, right?
He played at San Diego State back in the day.
That's right, San Diego State,
high
too.
draft pick Detroit Tigers.
But I saw your headline. I mean, they're talking about unionizing the minor leagues, and to me, it's interesting because the Major League Players Union is so powerful. Some call it the most powerful union in the entire economy. And it's incredible that the players union for the major leagues is so strong, yet there's no union at all for the minor leagues.
Minor league baseball has been adrift for a long period of time. Major League Baseball was under enormous criticism. Congress did a hearing about what Major League Baseball was doing as it relates to running minor league baseball. And the information that was provided was horrific.
Oh, yeah.
That Major League Baseball owned the rights to all these guys at AAA, AA, single A, rookie leagues, hardly paying them any money at all, aside from the guy that might be a first-round draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
Players were living in horrible living conditions. Travel in minor league baseball is brutal. You play 144 games in the minor leagues in 148 days. You travel by bus, you travel by plane. There's hardly any off days at all. The conditions in minor league baseball were horrific. Major League Baseball facing a massive lawsuit from a collection of minor league players, class action lawsuit, agreed to pour money into fund and help the minor league players. This year is the first year that the Padres and every other major league team pays for all the housing for all the minor league players, whether you're in El Paso in AAA or San Antonio in AA or
wow.
Yeah,
Fort Wayne, it's about time, you know.
Exactly. But the salaries are still really poor. And there's a big issue that these guys, these young players, draft picks, free agents, the kids out of the Caribbean, they don't make enough money during the season to live. They have to hold off-season jobs while they're trying to train.
Right.
The average salary of the lowest minor leaguer is $4,500. Think about that for 6 months' work. $4,500 in the rookie league. Yes.
I mean, that's like, what, $750, $800 a month. I mean, that's nothing.
Yeah. Now, baseball this year is trying to stand up with the Shield. Well, we're taking care of their housing now.
Oh, come on.
And food allowances. But you haven't done it for the last 55 years. So the kids at the base of the farm system, Padres' lowest farm system team is Lake Elsinore.
Mm-hmm.
Those kids are making $4,500 a month. Think about those kids trying to live in California on that kind of money. The top salary for AAA players, the guys that would be in the Pacific Coast League, is $15,000. $15,000, you can't live on $15,000 for a calendar year if you're a young player who's got a wife and a baby. So this is what's behind the union's decision to go forward. This week, they sent out a membership application to every minor league player, asking them, would you like to have a union to represent you?
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, the Detroit Tigers control all those players under contract.
Right.
But the union would go in and would negotiate a base salary if you played in the Class A California League. And they'd negotiate increased salaries in AA into AAA.
Mm-hmm.
They would increase working condition salaries, whether it's housing stipends or whether it's food or whether it's pay these guys in spring training. The minor league players are not being paid in spring training.
Really?
Yeah. They're housed in a team hotel in Peoria, but they are not paid for the 6 weeks of spring training. Tony Clark wants to change all that. I would assume it's a very complex mosaic. How do you make this all come together? I would assume that the minor leagues will vote in favor of unionizing. Then it'll be put up. They'll go to the National Labor Relations Board, and Tony Clark will say I think they need 30% of the employees in the minor leagues to say, let's do this. Then they'll go. NLRB will probably then approve unionization.
Mm-hmm.
Then Tony Clark will hand out union cards where everybody joins. They have to pay a fee to join the union. And then Major League Players Association will take over the operation financially to help all the minor league players. It's complex.
But they're getting paid less than the minimum wage.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable how little they're playing. And now, granted, if you're like a top first, second, third round draft pick, you get the big money and the bonus, and you can kind of ride it out for a few years. But if you you're in the 29th round, I mean, there's no way. So yeah, good on these guys for pursuing this. This is a good thing.
There are 2,100 players in Major League Baseball that Tony Clark represents, as you say, one of the most powerful unions there are anywhere. If this is approved, Tony Clark and the Players Association will take over the financial well-being of over 4,800 minor league players.
Right on.
So step forward. It's not going to happen a week from Monday. It's going to take some time, but we will follow this.